Hello. So today I'm going to pass along what I regard as one of the most helpful Buddhist tips I've ever heard. I'm not making this up. It was transmitted to me at a Vajradhatu seminar at Shambhala Mountain Center many years ago by Sherab Cohn, who is a charming, sweet Buddhist teacher. And he is a big, powerful, handsome man, and his wife and he are still have that relationship after 50 years that, you know, maybe they bicker, maybe they're all that, you know, they're human. They're not like an ideal dream couple out of some Hollywood movie, but they love each other viscerally. You can feel it. And they are still affectionate. They are still teasing each other. They are still flirty. You can tell they still delight in each other. They still have some space between them that they appreciate each other and flirt with each other and humor with each other through. So the number one Buddhist tip that he gave me, he said, if I could pass along anything, it would be this. It would be willing always in an argument, in a discussion, in a disagreement, to be the first one to give an inch. Now, this obviously doesn't apply if you're in a negotiation with, you know, the mafia or with someone who's kind of crazy and malevolent. But this does apply to someone who, if you are in a loving, long-term relationship and you're having difficult arguments and you're finding you both get stuck and it's your fault, it's my fault, it's your fault, it's not my fault, and you're pushing the hot potato of blame back and forth, well, blame just gets bigger and bigger the more you push it back and forth. So if you can just say, hey, my bad, even if it's not really your bad, let's look at things your way. Let's try it out. Give an inch. You don't have to give a mile. And if you find the other party always takes a mile, if you give an inch, they take a mile, then maybe you're not in a mutually respectful relationship. And you need to have a talk about that. Hey, the only way this relationship is going to work is if you give an inch, if I give an inch, if we are in a friendly competition to be the first one to give an inch. So hopefully you find that helpful. I'll end this with a little, I'm going to end this with a little further Buddhist wisdom. So Chögyam Trungpa, the great Buddhist teacher, was a big fan of committed relationships. And he often said that one's partner is the ultimate spokesman for the phenomenal world, meaning one of the only people, maybe your mom, maybe your dad, maybe a best friend, who cares about you enough to unconditionally, good or bad, give you compliments or criticism to help you further your path. So relationships, he would say, are rare and precious, and the commitment itself is like a bamboo tube with a snake in it, was the traditional Buddhist analogy. So you can't turn around. So the more committed you can be, the more unconditionally you can help each other. Again, there is never room for idiot compassion. There is never room for abuse. There is never room for cruelty, but people have confusion, people have aggression, people have clinging, people have attachment, people have ignorance. And if you can work with all that and come back to the path together, then you can hand in hand walk the path to be a benefit to all sentient beings and wake up in the process and love each other along the way. Hope that was helpful. Thank you so much. And you can